This morning, we just kind of went right and saddled her right up. What I'm liking here is I want you to watch this right here where I can just kind of start to pick that rein up and kind of watch this change of direction here. I'll just kind of start to ask there. So she's starting to feel me pick up a rein like right here, just kind of ask without having to get after her too much. And that's good. If she feels this rein start to get lifted, like right there, see? It's aggressive, but rein there like that, see? Get turned back. I'll just kind of turn her back again. And I never had to pull on her right there, see? She feels me pick that rein up. Here. Right here, she just kind of feels me pick that rein up, see? So when we go to riding her, I'll hope that she just feels me pick that rein up without pulling on her and just start responding to that. That's what I like right there. That kind of quiet or that kind of soft response right there. There we go. Good girl. Right here, I'll just kind of maybe help drive the front end around a little bit. Put a little bit of tail pressure on her here. Keep going to that corner.
Huh.
Going from bad to worse.
Can you see Ruby, Kathleen? That's exactly what I wanted her to do. Just
Oh.
stay still while Ruby was around.
Good. Yeah, she's doing good. The mare is.
I want her to feel this first. All right. So we'll kind of get started here on some of this where I want her to feel when that rope gets flipped over and kind of comes up against her haunches there a little bit. So she should turn her hip away from pressure. I don't pull on her. I just want her to feel that she should surrender to that. Let her travel for a second. Let her feel that go down over her rump there a little bit. Put put just a little bit of pressure on her haunch right there. And maybe encourage the front end to move around. There you go. Let her feel it coming and happening to her. She travels. Get that up and coming. Pick it up. Put a little pressure on her hind end there. Try to encourage the front to move to the fence. Encourage her. Encourage her. There you go. Let her out. Flip back. Slowly pick that rope up and let her feel a little pressure on her hind end there. And encourage her to move to the fence. Encourage her to move to the fence, to the fence, to the fence, to the fence. There you go. Your goal would be that the day and the moment arrives, she feels that rope lay down in there and get picked up, and she should know that she should just surrender her hip to the rope pressure. There you go. Let her feel it over on this side a little. Barely put pressure on her. Encourage her to move away, move away. Good girl. Flip it right back over there if you can. And flip it right back over there. Start to pick up a little bit, quiet like. Looky there, and there it came, see?
Good. Yeah.
There she got it. I'll just let her kind of think on that for a second. Go with her. First couple of minutes, she kind of panicked and spun around a couple times. If you're not real handy with the rope, you probably shouldn't do this. Just let her flip it back over there. Just casually pick up on it. Get real light with it. Looky here, looky there. And that's what we're looking for, see, is that she'll start to understand how to seek her own release there. We'll let her travel for a second. We'll just kind of flip that back over her hip. Put a little bit of pressure. Help her with the nose if you have to. Good. Good. We'll just let her travel here for a second. And what we're going to look for is that moment that arrives, we flip that rope and she doesn't even get herself excited anymore. She'll know that it's just no big deal. Looky here. I'm going to help her with her nose a little bit. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Let her think for a second. Let's go ahead and flip it back over. Oh, looky here. She just walked out of it that time. That's wonderful. We'll just let her walk. I'll just pick up and put a little bit of hip pressure on her right there. And looky here. Looky there. So we let her travel here. Let her think about how wonderful that was. Good girl. Let her travel. Let her travel. We'll just go ahead and flip that up over her hip again. Look, she walked out of it. I'll just pick up a little bit of hip pressure on her right there, but be ready to follow through on the nose to help her a little bit, I'll just go ahead and turn her right back now. Just put on a little bit of hip pressure right there. And look how light that was. That's wonderful, isn't it? Good. This seems to be her tougher side. I'll put a little bit of hip pressure on her. Help her on the nose here a little bit if I have to. Good girl. Good girl. So now, she's not panicked over that. When I pick that little bit of hip pressure up on her, she's just kind of turning back. Just kind of move her on. And right here, I'll just kind of put a little bit of hip pressure on this side. And look, rookie right there. See? She's turning back. I'll let her kind of think on that. I'll barely pick up and put a little bit of hip pressure on this side. She starts to surrender to that. I hardly even touch the hold on that rope. Flip it up over this side. She stepped on the rope kind of spooked her a little bit. I'll just kind of pick up and put a little bit of, looky there. Did you see that? I barely picked that rope up. And that's what we're looking for, see? Got that little pony, kind of got her wound up a little bit, but flip that over here again. And I'll just barely tickle her behind here with it. And that's what I'm looking for right there. Good girl. Good girl. Oop.